You can ask me questions?
Yeah.
Ah.
Hello everybody, my name's Ben Robbins from Lost World of Movie Props. I'm here with Vic Gallucci. Is that correct, sir?
That's absolutely right. Yeah, you've got it right. You've won the prize.
Oh, I won the prize. Excellent. Thank God. I've won something today.
That's right. Yeah.
So, are you enjoying yourself today? I know it's very hot in here, isn't it?
It's a great time. You know what I mean? It's really interested people here. It's not as big as what some of them are, but very, sort of real enthusiasts that are really interested in Star Wars and what I like about them, they're asking all the technicalities, all the technical bits about the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit more of an intimate show, this one, isn't it? So you get that real one-on-one time with fans.
That's right, yeah. And also, if you haven't got a lot of people, you've got quite a bit of time to have a chat with people, and sort of tell them things that they'd never heard before regarding the picture. Yeah.
And I suppose that you get to hear their stories of how, obviously, your film, Star Wars, that you're in inspired their lives.
Yeah.
Changed their lives as well.
Absolutely, yeah. It's funny that you're part of people's history. Well, I'm part of people's history, but it's funny. Who would have imagined 40 odd years ago we would be talking like this? It just didn't exist.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Did you think the film would still be so relevant today, like in this type day and age?
Who knows? I mean, it's like I think it's an old thing. Having worked on the production side of movies, the quality it's got. It's character driven.
Yeah.
And when it stops being character driven, they bring in other characters to make it character. So that's the secret, I think. You know what I mean? And of course, a good script and everything's right about it. The music, the characters, the whole style of the picture. Yeah.
Because I mean, Star Wars started this all off really. That fans didn't just want to meet the original cast; they want to meet every cast member.
That's right. Yeah.
So what's it like having fans come up to you? Because you were a stormtrooper, is that correct?
Yeah. I did the original camera tests at Bray Studios. Originally there was no CGI.
Yeah.
And what they did is they shot the stuff on Panavision, VistaVision cameras, which is a wide frame system, so that they could add to it all the effects, all the sparks and the bangs and all that.
Yeah.
But that took a phenomenal amount of time. Yeah. But listen, for me it was work.
Yeah, of course.
The longer it took, the better it was.
So what was it like getting to wear the stormtrooper outfit?
Well, originally, let's put it this way, the original costumes, I used to go home talking like a choir boy.
Yeah.
They were so uncomfortable, and if you fell down, which we did a lot of times, if they said run over here or jump over that, you knew you had a glass fibre or plastic suit on. But listen, it was all, you were that much younger.
Yeah.
It was different. Yeah.
So obviously, what was your most memorable time being on set filming?
I think the most memorable time was having worked in the technical part of films all my life. I used to work at Technicolor. I used to be an assistant editor.
Yeah.
The interesting part for me was how they were building up the scenes. They'd shoot it, you think, well, hang on, that section's hollow. That means there's no artist there. There's nothing there to see what they were going to put in its place.
Yeah.
And that's what interested me. And when you used to see some of the grand sets there, they didn't exist. They were all drawn in. But where they scored on Star Wars, they spent a lot of time doing it the right way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. They put a lot of time and effort into the detail.
Exactly, which is so important.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see, because another programme you're in the bill as well. Yeah,
I was on the bill for 14 years. It's funny you should say that. I used to work for a guy called Harry Robertson. You wouldn't know who he is. He used to be Lord Rockingham. Hoots man, there's a moose loose. He was an arranger, composer, very famous. He did all the Hammer horror films and all that.
Yeah.
Harry bought the rights to a series called Jane and the Lost City, which is owned by, what's his name? I've forgotten his bloody name now. Anyway, and he got the rights, but trying to raise money for it. So I found the money for that movie. That's how we got into the production side. Yeah, but our office was in Barnes, which is pretty close to Windsor, Wimbledon, where we used to shoot that.
Yeah.
So I get a phone call from one of the casting guys. Vic, can you pop over? We've got a scene to do. I'd run over there and do it, and
Nice.
then go back to the office. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, and I was very lucky.
Yeah. So what was it like filming on the set of The Bill? Because I mean, I still watch it now when the repeats when it's
Well,
on.
the thing about the set on the Bill, it's real.
Yeah.
You could actually run a police station from that set because it was actually a bonded warehouse. You know what that means, don't you? That means it's all secure. The brick walls were a foot thick and all that. Hot in the summer. Yeah, I really liked it, and it was some great guys on it, great actors that have come and gone, and I was just proud to work on it. You know, loved it.
I mean, obviously recently in the news and online, there's been talks about the Bill coming back.
Absolute rubbish.
You think it's rubbish?
Yeah, that's absolute rubbish. Yeah. When they say bring it back, what are they going to bring back? What are they going to bring back?
Yeah.
First of all, they don't own the music.
True.
First of all, with great respect, we're all getting slightly older.
Yeah.
Some of us a lot older. So what are you actually going to bring back? Different characters, different. Nah, I don't know how that got started off.
Yeah.
I very, I would lay £1,000 it isn't going to happen. Yeah. I'd like it to, but then who would be in it?
Of course, yeah.
There's no Reg Ollis. There's no Carver. There's no Burnside. In fact, I spoke to Chris the other day, and he's doing fine. Yeah. Chris Ellison, a really nice bloke he is, and I keep him. And also Graham Cole, who used to play PC. He's a good mate of mine, Graham. Yeah. We're all getting slightly older. I'm trying to be polite.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So when we were talking earlier, and you were talking about that, you put on car shows as well. So tell us a bit about that.
Well, what I do is I will only do. I got into it. I was on the committee and the board of the Fiat 500 Club, the Fiat Motor Club. Oh, I'm going back a long time.
Yeah.
And I used to do little shows for them, and then that all dried up. Then I thought, well, I'll do my own show, and I wanted the perfect location, which for me was the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
And I do the show every year in September. We've built it up from 200 people to nearly 15, 20,000 people that come to the show.
That's like an arena size full of people.
Oh, yeah. And don't get me wrong here, I try and make a sexy show. By I mean sexy, I don't mean lavatory, I mean different, outlandish. It's like this year, we've got a lot of Star Wars characters and people coming, which will really, it's just that section will make it different.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And the cars, and there's no music, there's no razzmatazz, it's just great cars, great people, wonderful location in Ryde on the Isle of Wight. Yeah.
Awesome, yeah, it sounds fantastic.
Oh, it is.
I'll have to come along and have a look. Yeah.
You'll be most welcome. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, Vic.
It's a pleasure, mate.
And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and get to meet more fans as well.
Lovely, that's kind of nice to see you.
Thank you so much,
all right,
it's nice seeing you again.
Bye-bye.
Perfect. Hopefully that will come out.
Let me just look at my stand.